I remember the Nokia CEO holding his hands like this with tears rolling down his eyes. And he said, "We didn't do anything wrong, but we still lost." And that message stuck with me to say, you can be on the right track, you can keep moving, but if the pace with which that you move or the which that you transform your business so slow that competitors are finally going to catch up with you, you can still lose it. You can still lose it. Nokia, as we all know it, was this big giant. Everybody probably has interacted with Nokia one way or the other. I think most of us, our first phones were Nokia. I did have a Nokia. This giant Finnish company, at one point, it was the biggest cellular operator in the world. They just did everything right. But while least they were doing right, everybody else was slowly catching up with them. Not only catching up with them, overtaking them. At that time, the apples of this world were not there. And then along they came along and they started to disrupt their business. They missed the opportunity to learn and to change. They didn't evolve fast enough. They lost the opportunity to have a hand to make it big. And not only did they miss the opportunity to make big money. So today, the world that we are in is characterized by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, VUCA, which means if you don't learn new things quick enough, if you don't adjust your thoughts and mindset quick enough to catch up with time, to align them with timing, some people will come and snatch the opportunities right in front of you. And the end will be you will be confined into the history books, into the archives. Right now, if you go to Nokia City, you will find a white elephant. The whole Finnish economy that's also dependent on that took a hit along with Nokia. So, in summary, know that the competitive edge or the advantages you had yesterday will be replaced by the trends of today or tomorrow. You don't have to do something fundamentally wrong. But if your competitors will do something better, if they are going to transform themselves, if they are going to bring something faster, quicker, cheaper, they will take your lunch. So, what do you have to do? Make sure that you don't stay evolving, keep on evolving. Look at the trends as they emerge and try to adapt and evolve so that you give the market what the market is yearning for. Don't be forced to change. By the time Nokia tried to do it, it was already too late. And it brings me the story of another giant American company, Blockbuster. Mail to order DVDs were a thing at one point, but they missed the opportunity. They missed the opportunity that competitors like the Netflixes of this world saw. They saw a gap in the market. Yes, people did not want to own the movies, but not only that, the technology with which they were going to interact with the movie industry had changed. But Blockbuster did not see that. All the multitude of shops that they had across the country one day they just woke up and there were just some empty shells. So the message that I'm going to share with you today is this: if you don't change fast enough, competition is going to come. How does this relate with the finance function? There used to be days where the finance function used to hold the mirror to business and tell the business that what we are doing is right or wrong. They would not be involved in crafting the strategies and the ways that the company competes in the marketplace. They used to be so excellent in number crunching, and every time they come and present and say, okay, but business, you're not doing so well. What you ought to do, you probably, uh, this expense, there is an overrun here and there, and you missed your quarterly targets by so much. But then business realized that that's not what we actually needed from finance. And finance is forced to transform. Now, the question is, if you are in finance, are you one of those people that want to remain some hard nosed accountants? Are you one of those people that they want to sit on their Eiffel Tower and look down on everybody and say, I am going to come down at the end of the quarter and tell you, business, that look, you missed your target. Now give us an explanation. If you want to be that finance person, let me warn you, my friend, the rug is being swept under your feet. And sooner or later, you will fall because you won't be used to the complexity that is around you. So, I have seen quite a number of people now trying to transform and adopting what we call finance business partnering, whereby they get immersed in the business and try by all means to be part of the business so that they can drive the growth and value creation process together with the business. It's commendable. Your scholastic proficiency in finance alone, your technical knows in finance alone, it is no longer sufficient today. It used to be yesterday. If you want to remain valuable, if you still want to continue with your seat on the main table, you will have to be forced to transform. Thank you.